Hello and welcome to Jade Empire, the Tales of Tungsten Doktor. We just got done fighting in the arena, and now it's time to go meet the Silk Fox. We'll be back. Arena. Oh, creature pens. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Wow. I want to see some creatures. Where's all your dinosaurs at? Oh, isn't anything down here. It's very creaky, though. Ah! Oh, can we look over here? Sung Su.
Leave me be. I am contemplating.
Oh, all right, all right. There's the doctor. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, have we been down here? Oh, this is like a cooking area. The chef.
With lemongrass. Lemongrass on the side. Lemongrass removed once cooked. Make up your damn minds.
Ooh, a scroll stand. Hannibal Cookbook, Volume 1. Valued customer. While we appreciate your business, the staff of the Heart of the Empire politely requests that you keep your nose out of ours. To assure that you will no longer wish to pry into our recipes, please enjoy this excerpt, recently unearthed in the south. Leg of lamb. This hearty meal was first discovered after you lamb the hunter stumbled upon our community. For 5 to 10 people, just use one leg, and the other can be pickled for later or roasted slowly and smoked to preserve it. For larger groups, use both legs of an adult male or female. Boil the legs in a large pot for 2 hours with the following ingredients: 20 gallons of fresh water, 3 tablespoons of salt, half a cup of rosemary, 3 cups of spiced wine. Summer wine is best if you can get it. 3 bags of onions, 4 whole garlic cloves, and a dash of ginger. When the legs have about half an hour left, add some skinned potatoes and leeks. Can be served on the bone or in steaks. So, I mean, I've personally always wondered, like, what would be a choice cut of meat on a human. Even though I'm very against cannibalism, you know, Dr. Mashavir always says, suffer not the cannibal to live. And I would say Tungsten Doktor as well. Let's see. We leveled up. So we're going to go the same way we have been. Balanced. Yes. Yes. We're getting a little ahead in mind and spirit, but that's all right. And we got 25 style points. I really don't know what I want to invest into. So I think we're just going to sit on it until we find something maybe better. Oh, there's that horse demon we could turn into. Yeah, well, we're going to sit on it. We're going to sit on it. Hey, sit on it. Farewell for now. Bye, Arena. I'll talk to you soon. I think Wildflower needs to stay at base camp for these adventures. So the Silk Fox wanted to meet me. Let's see where. The Scholar's Garden. So let's see where the Scholar's Garden is. The Golden Way. The Black Leopard School. So I think we have to go through one of these places. Probably the Golden Way. Let's go there. Into the Golden Way. Oh, look at Sky there. He's so schmarmy. Schmarmtastic. Bard. Child. Hello, everybody. Wow. What a city. Where does this go?
Hold on there. This way leads into the necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there.
What's wrong with the necropolis?
Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic.
When did all this start?
Things have been bad over the past few, let's say 5 years. No one has any idea why so many of the dead refuse to return to the Wheel of Life peacefully. All we know for sure is that they're not happy. Not happy at all.
Why aren't the guards doing anything about it?
Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic.
How bad has it become?
Bad. Real bad. Monks used to go in every few weeks to clean out the ones who had risen. But lately it's become too much for them to handle. You look like a warrior. I'm sure you know that even if you disperse a ghost in combat, they reform again eventually. It takes a long time, but it's inevitable. Leave the dead to their own is what I say. Just block the whole place off and start again somewhere else.
Yeah, but my grandma's in there. That's enough about the necropolis.
Anything else you need? Talk helps pass the time on duty.
Oh, jeez, guy. Have you seen a woman named Fading Moon? She's an arsonist.
Captain Sen has you collecting heads for him, does he? Good for you. A woman did make her way into the necropolis some time ago. She seemed a bit wild around the eyes and ignored me when I tried to warn her.
Oh, so she's in there.
She certainly hasn't left, so if it was this Fading Moon, you should still be able to find her in there. I'll make sure she doesn't slip out behind you.
I'm going to wait before I go into the necropolis. I have all I need for now.
Stay away from the necropolis. It's dangerous.
Yes, sir. I'm going to... Oh, that's just a sign. To the necropolis. Look at these cute little dogs they got all over the place. Whoa! Oh, sorry. I did not mean to do that, sir. Oh.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
What are you doing? Why attempt to insult me?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
How did you know? I asked for an explanation. Justify yourself, or I will take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
Oh, man. There's no point to your insults. Defend your claims or cease this instant.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need.
Explain yourself.
An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
This city hosts many visitors. Why is he so different?
The outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the emperor himself.
Oh.
So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe, but that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them.
Perhaps I can reason with this outlander.
That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many.
Okay, I don't like this one because it's a little Jingoistic. Maybe when I have time, leave me.
That is not the conviction I was hoping for, but no one else has been able to help, so it will have to do. At your convenience, then. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him. Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
I am indeed the worthiest opponent. Okay. I was waiting for something like that to happen. A jar. Yes. I was waiting for, like, a cinematic to pop up. It's usually what happens in these big areas. A scroll stand? Music and the arts. Music and the other arts are vital parts of life in Jade Empire. As with any true civilized people, even the most common man can enjoy the benefits of music in his daily life. Only the music of the Jade Empire itself truly satiates this primal urge. The lesser, more savage people that surround us know nothing of true culture, and their primitive beatings and wailing cannot touch the soul as truly as have the masterpieces of Water Swallow, or of the heart-wrenching tragedy of Falling Star. For this reason, if not others, it is our duty as a cultured people to bring civilization and joy of the arts to these less advanced and gifted societies. Oh, okay. Ma'am, just gonna open your cask here. Relieve you of these 17 slivers. Ah. A hostel. Is the hostel hostile? Let's take a look. Oh, cannot be opened.
Lost, citizen?
What's this hostel? What can you tell me about this area of the city?
This district? Well, it's called the Golden Way for a variety of reasons. Certainly one of the richer areas of the city, and one of the best looking as well. This district is a major thoroughfare, with the Scholar's Garden at one end and the Market District at the other. There's also the Necropolis, but most people avoid that place. Who wants to spend time with the dead?
Okay.
Be about your business and stay out of trouble.
Why is the
Pleasure to be of service.
Why is the hostel closed? Nobody wants to tell me. Let me ask this lady if I can. Can I? I gotta like... Oh, I can't. Okay, well... Enlightened stage. Ooh, a script stand. This stand is covered with books, papers, and other elements related to a play of some sort. Alright. Oh, the Scholar's Garden. Here we go. Oh.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. Of course, I could tell that just by looking at you. You have a very strong presence.
You've changed again, Princess. Who are you now?
As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your Master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, but I still don't believe he is Sun Li, the glorious strategist.
You didn't recognize him as family?
I was too young to know him. I was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire 20 years ago. Now it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed.
Destroying Death's Hand is also a priority for me.
A wise decision. His hold over my father is nearly absolute. But if we could show conclusive evidence of his crimes, my father would have to listen. I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery.
A golem factory like you described can't be small. What if we just identified it?
My father may have approved the factory without considering what it could be used for. If we just tell him my suspicions, he will dismiss them. We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are recruiting.
Oh. I fought a number of them. I would be spotted.
Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face lived to report back? I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing.
Oh, okay.
They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye.
Ooh.
I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it.
How can this be done?
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round. Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion.
I've always considered myself more of an inquisitor. You know a lot about the Lotus Assassins. Why? I don't like this question because obviously she's the princess.
Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
Tungsten Doktor. Perhaps I will see if this Inquisitor is reasonable.
Ask Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about him. Dongao is closer to the Assassins than he should be. He will tell you where to meet the Inquisitor. Or seek the Executioner. My people will spread rumors of your interest, and he will approach you in the arena. They like fighters who have passed the silver round. I will wait at your flyer. Or I could travel with you. Before you get too lost, perhaps we should discuss how closely we will be working together?
Oh my god. Oh. Travel with me now. The Black Whirlwind can go wait at the flyer.
A wise preference. No offense intended to your amusing companions.
Well. Me and the princess. Well. Dare I tell Dawnstar? Silk Fox is as enigmatic as she is beautiful. Oh. Alright, let's roll out. Now, oh?
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Well, there kinda is.
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate us and just walk away.
Hey, listen,
Don't
guys.
look at me. I can't do anything right now. Not like this.
We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
Alright, be careful. I'll beat you up. Bam. Are they knocked out or are they dead? Are they dead, knocked out? Oh, princess, as I was about to say, usually what I go around and do is, or I shouldn't call you princess. Well, Silk Fox, usually what I do around here is I go around and I just read books. So, book stand. The physical universe, a rebuttal. Scholar Xiao Sheng has once again missed the central point of the philosopher's argument. We do not wish to stall development, nor do we seek to stop people from learning. Philosophers see the work of the divine in the physical world and oppose those who defy tradition only because they find those customs inconvenient or outdated. Learning and respect for the past need not be mutually exclusive. We seek only to learn in a way that does not dishonor the celestial beings that give us our very lives. Wow. Oh, well, Silk Fox wants to talk. Okay, let's talk.
Hello again. I enjoy our little chats, but I don't think anything has changed since we last spoke. I still need evidence against Death's Hand to free my father. Meet the Executioner in the arena, or speak with Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about the Inquisitor. Hurry, or you'll lose your chance to help your master.
I want to talk about you. Why has your servant given me a gift?
Did you like it? I thought you might want a little assistance. Consider it a small token of my favor.
I appreciated your gift.
I thank you for your courtesy. A woman always likes to hear when her gifts are appreciated.
Oh.
It is difficult for one of my rank to give gifts, even one so simple as what I gave you. A princess is not normally allowed to show favorites.
Then why take the risk?
Better that I give it away before Death's Hand carts it off. He has been quite brazen. Besides, it was mine by birthright to do with as I wish. Must I always be dictated to by tradition, despite my respect for it? Sometimes I want what everyone else has, to be myself. And to be myself, I gave you what I wished.
I thank you for your gift and the risk you took giving it.
Well, you're polite at least. Most nobles take gifts as a matter of course, especially those from a woman.
A woman.
But the price I may pay for helping you could be greater still. I am destined for the throne, destined to rule the Empire after my father, but that will be meaningless if Death's Hand keeps his hold on my father's mind. I fear one day he may try to interfere with the Imperial succession. Or perhaps convince my father that he should be Emperor by marriage.
So I have to marry you first. Oh, I'm putting on the moves now. Your flower would only wither under such harsh conditions.
You forget yourself. You should not try so hard to flatter a princess. The attentions of royalty have their own price.
She didn't like that. Oh, God.
In any case, I would never allow Death's Hand such liberty. I would bite my own tongue before allowing that man to touch me.
But man.
I'm sorry, I've ruined the mood. We should continue our talk another time. First, we must expose Death's Hand, reveal his treachery and manipulation.
I want to go back to my other questions.
I will answer what I can, but you have other things to do as well.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
I wish you luck. Once you have gained the trust of the Lotus Assassins, we will plan how to proceed.
Let's go, Silk Fox. Oh, scroll stand. Configuration of the snake. A scholar Dungao.
Welcome, friend. The lecture won't be starting for a little while, though your enthusiasm is appreciated. I wouldn't worry about seating. Those interfering philosophers had made sure that very few people will be attending the lecture.
Can you tell me where to find the Inquisitor recruiter?
What? That's quite a question. I'm not sure who told you, but I'd appreciate it if you would keep your voice down when asking those kinds of questions.
I'm being inquisitive.
Nobody here suspects me to be anything but an overzealous scholar, and I'd like to keep it that way. So you want to know about the recruiter? You have a flying machine, do you not? Yes, I know about that. Go back to the landing area and someone will meet you there.
Ooh. Tell the Inquisitor recruiter I'll be there.
He already knows, I'm sure. Now go, and I will not speak to you about this any further.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just being inquisitive, like I said.
Your course is set. The Inquisitor will be waiting at your camp. Appease him, and you'll be on the road to appeasing me.
Oh my God. Wow, she is laying on thick. Am I misreading the signals, or does she want to marry me? Is she as tall? Let's see. Oh, God. Philosopher. Focus shrine. I am focused.
One cannot discover true enlightenment in the...
Alright, yeah. Dungao.
Oh, good to see you again, my friend. Have you returned to listen to my lecture, or would you just like some information?
I'm down for a lecture anytime. Sorry, I'm just here for some information.
Certainly. We can't learn without asking questions. How can I help you today?
Why do you mistrust the philosophers?
Don't get me wrong, I like most of the philosophers, but their strict adherence to aging traditions makes them very difficult to deal with. They're always preaching about peace and harmony. Really, we kill and subdue the creatures of this world in order that we can survive. Where's the peace in that? Can a man survive long enough without eating meat? What about the grains we use to make our bread, or the hides we use for any number of things? We consume constantly. peace and harmony are wonderful ideals, but in nature only the strong survive, and they don't do it by being peaceful.
What is your lecture about?
I'm glad you asked. Today I will speak on my theories of cloud formation. That was my first major discovery, though it hasn't been widely accepted yet. The basic principles are really quite simple. I deduced after lengthy study that clouds are formed by the moisture escaping from our bodies. When the weather is cool, you can clearly see small clouds escaping from people's mouths. Similar clouds form on the skin of people working strenuously in the cold. These clouds of breath rise up and collect near the tallest peaks, where it is almost always cloudy. This was one of my finest discoveries.
You're so close. Actually, I think I'll be going.
Oh, so soon? All right then. I hope to see you again soon. Perhaps I could explain to you my theories on the formation of ice crystals.
The physical universe, the scholar's hypothesis. To suggest that I, of all people, do not understand the significance or the importance of the celestial beings is preposterous. I pay my tributes at the temple because I honor those who gave us our minds and our curiosity. Philosopher Yang ignores the crux of the problem by hiding behind his arguments of divine belief. The scholars have made some recent discoveries, such as the way in which clouds are formed, but the philosophers, led by Yang, dismiss these theories without even hearing them out. How can we progress as a society if we refuse to accept new ideas and new concepts? The philosophers would have us cling to our traditions, even at the cost of our own prosperity. Let's go the long way. Oh, another scroll stand. The physical universe, the philosopher's viewpoint. Though scholar Shaoshang has raised several interesting points in his rebuttal to my treatise on the physical world, his lack of respect for the divine is of greater concern than his lack of understanding of the physical world around him. I agree that there are many aspects to our world that cannot be explained by divine influence alone. We learn and continue to thrive at the mercy of the celestial beings. Without their guidance, and indeed their blessing, we would quickly discover that research and understanding of our physical world alone are not nearly enough for us to survive. Scholar Zenyu.
Hello there, traveler. Forgive my forwardness, but I noticed your arrival earlier while I was at the tavern. That flying machine of yours is truly a marvel. I actually have a design for a new prototype flyer, and I hope to get funding to build it one day. The other scholars aren't interested in my inventions, though.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Me? You want to ask me something? Well, sure, I'd be glad to help you if I can. What would you like to know?
Let's see. Have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
A city like this always has rumors. Some people say the ghosts are angry and attacking innocent people. Another rumor suggests the Emperor is dying. But I wouldn't believe any of that. Just because the Emperor hasn't been seen in a while doesn't mean he's ill. Perhaps he just wants some solitude.
He just wants to chill out. What else can you tell me about the Emperor?
The Emperor is a wise and powerful man. How else could he have solved the drought so many years ago? I wasn't born then, but I've heard the stories. It's true that he hasn't been seen much recently, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's not like the Empire is falling apart in his absence. Maybe he's just taking a rest from all the hard work he's done. Nobody deserves a rest more than the Emperor.
You mentioned something about ghosts before.
I think they are just rumors. I haven't seen any ghosts at all, angry or otherwise. If the ghosts are angry about something, why aren't they here right now? Come to think of it, I don't know any one person who's ever seen a ghost. I prefer to spend my time and energy on things that are real. Designing a new prototype flying machine, now that's important. No.
Well, that's all. I must be going. Good fortune to you.
All right then. Goodbye.
Wiener boy. Oh, look at this old feller. Philosopher Shen Dao. Yes. Come closer. I cannot see who you are. Is that you again, Zenji? Ah, no it is not. I could tell by your breath. Please, come no closer. What is it you want with old Sendao, then? I want to get back to my meditation before I pass away from old age. Yeah, okay. I'll leave you to your studies. Good, good. You go now. May heaven guide you someplace else. Yes. Oh, man. You know what? There's just too many philosophers here. Let's... Oh, my gosh. Okay.
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Yeah.
Please? And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit.
Ugh.
I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow.
Who are you to judge? Some barbarian from outside the Empire.
Oh, what's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you. You have the keen eyes of an educated man. Know the ins and outs of philosophical debate, do you? Well, what about your 2s and 4s? What of them?
Oh, math? I'm not a math.
The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this?
You blind yourself with prejudice. I can prove you wrong.
Can you now? Shall we put that to a test? I welcome the chance that you might impress me with a glimmer of intelligent insight. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments.
Okay, bring out Black Whirlwind. Arguments? What kind of contest are you looking for?
I've gone to great pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. Can you convince me otherwise? I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner.
Oh, okay. Very well, I agree to this. Who shall judge? Oh, look at the angry face.
Whoever you wish. These 5 standing here. I'm sure there will be a balance of opinion. The test must be fair. Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready.
All right. I mean, I can go right now.
Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well. Like the rest, you're all just too damn skinny.
And you don't have a proper moustache.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered.
I trust you will judge fairly.
To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire.
What kind of arguments do you favor?
I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others.
Oh, good.
Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details, and they are certain to change their opinion either for or against.
What strategy should I take?
The best course is to appeal to the individual preferences of the judges. We are theoretical thinkers, really. It is not so much the subject, but the tactic that triggers reaction. Each judge will respond only to argument styles they favor. If a judge likes fact, use it once and he will join your side. Use it again and he will switch back just to further debate. Other arguments may not interest him at all.
I'll get ready for the debate. Goodbye.
I wish you luck. I look forward to your defense of the Empire.
Okay, so let's see. Servant G. Think Hang and Zhao. Yes, they are the ones who like simple facts.
Oh, this is exciting. I've never been asked to jury a debate before, and now I'm the third of your 5 judges. My name is Scholar Zhao.
You like simple facts. What kind of arguments do you favor?
I haven't given it much thought. I pictured myself as balanced, but some of the others are very specific in their tastes. Actually, you can sway Scholars Kai and Gu by mocking your opponent. I don't care for it, but they seem to respond quite vigorously.
Do you share the minister's dislike of the Outlander?
He is coarser than the thinkers I am used to, but on the whole I am not as upset by him as others appear to be. He seems bent on disruptive behavior. He should be encouraged to take that elsewhere.
What strategy can you offer?
I've argued in this group of scholars many times before. We are so used to each other that we will change opinions just to further the debate. Don't worry so much about what you are saying when you respond. Just concentrate on how you say it.
I should get ready. Goodbye.
Good luck. This should be an interesting debate.
Yes. Well, let's talk to Zhao. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's talk to Hang.
Greetings to you. I am Scholar Hang, and I will be serving as the second of 5 judges for the debate. I look forward to honorable discourse.
What kind of arguments do you favor?
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes are balanced. The minister, however, is easily engaged by sympathetic pleas, as are scholars Zhao and Gu. I find their appreciation of such fawning to be distasteful, but that is one of the arguments they prefer.
What strategy can you offer?
Try to choose your arguments in a sequence that eventually turns everyone in your favor. Don't worry about losing a vote on a single topic.
Why do you dislike the Outlander?
I don't dislike him. I find some of his points to be worth discussing, but Sir Roderick is a bit disruptive for the garden. He may bring attention that we do not want. It would be best to peacefully encourage him to be on his way.
I should get ready. Goodbye.
Good luck against the Outlander. He is a tenacious speaker.
My tactic is to just talk louder than everybody else. Let's see. Scholar Kai?
I greet you. My name is Scholar Kai, and I will be the 4th of 5 judges for the debate. I suggest you don't mess it up.
What kind of argument do you favor?
I am always impartial, but some of my fellows are easy to goad into decisions if you know their tastes. The minister is particularly fond of confrontational arguments. Respond in a rage and you are sure to engage him.
What strategy can you offer?
Some arguments may win a judge's favor while turning another away. Vary your topics so that you don't end up manipulating the same judges over and over.
Do you share the minister's disdain for the Outlander?
He is an insult to our accomplishments as a people. If you fail in the debate, at least take him to task physically. I don't care where he came from. Anything to get him on his way.
Okay, I should get ready.
The Outlander uses flawed logic. Don't allow him to taint this forum of culture and intellect.
You got it. And Scholar Gu.
Ah, so you are the one who'll debate the Outlander. I am the 5th of your 5 judges.
What kind of arguments do you favor?
Are you implying that I am predisposed to be weak in certain areas? I can't accept that. Some of my fellows, however, are another story. Scholars Zhao and Kai are easy to predict. Dismissing a weak argument gets their attention immediately and will spur them one way or another.
What strategy can you offer?
Try not to dig a hole you can't get out of. If you can't get everyone to agree with you, just focus on getting as many as you can. Remember, you need a majority of judges on your side at the end of 6 topics.
The Outlander has very few supporters.
He doesn't seem that interested in gathering any. He's clearly used to imposing his opinion regardless of the recipient's desire to have it.
Barbarian.
His points are debatable, but his presentation is not compatible with the garden.
I should get ready. Goodbye.
Yes, make certain you are ready. The Outlander will be a challenging opponent.
Maybe I could talk to these other 2 guys here. Let's see, Servant G.
I am supposed to be the servant of an educated man. Destiny is a trickster that does not share the joke.
Ah, I get it. Percival.
The planting season was almost over, so I figured I might as well travel with him. It has been interesting.
And finally, the magnificent bastard.
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
I will abide by whatever requirement you set. What kind of change are you planning?
I just want to make sure that this is more entertaining than simply blathering about whose walls are higher or whose philosophers really know what's what. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer. The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner. By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed?
I shall endeavor to enlighten you.
I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior. Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal?
You're an asshole. Let's see. Factual. Scarcity proves gold should be reserved for higher purposes. Let's see if this works.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic.
They gotta keep their hands up the entire time?
I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you.
Let's see. Mocking. We know outsiders are uncivilized. Look at you.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here.
I'm not sure what I should go with. Mocking. You are obviously hiding a lack of ability elsewhere.
Well, you're clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic.
Oh, no.
I challenge your foolish beliefs and the irrational behaviors they produce. Dragons, spirits, and even talk of unresting dead. Puh. Just look at the collective foolishness that you call a floating palace. The constant superstitious yammering of your peasants even has me seeing it. And how the bloody hell would you get a moat up there? It's ridiculous, I say.
Let's try raging. Show us a wonder of your own, or be silent.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. I say that you don't seem to understand the relationship between the ruling class and the peasantry. Your commoners are far too happy to be productive. A proper spiral of misery shows that they are doing a decent day's work. Your peasants only suffer because of foolish superstitions about the dead walking around.
Let's do the dismissive, I guess. We'll try it. This topic is as irrelevant as the peasants you speak of.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet.
I think I only got a few more.
This will be the final topic. If you don't have a majority at the end of this round, you will have to admit that I have outdone you. A simple criticism, your ridiculous clothes. Not a decently puffed pair of trousers to be seen. I ask you, what have you done on the pantaloon front? And why do you remain so clean when any sane man knows the only way to keep devils of the dark at bay is to be brash and to carry the air of the earth? Bathing is bad for the humours as well. Do you people know nothing of maintaining your bile?
Why fear any spirit scared of simple odors?
Well, it would seem that a majority of your fellows have decided your arguments were more persuasive. I expected no less. I could not expect a fair contest in the heart of your city. I was a fool to think otherwise. I seek satisfaction. You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field.
If that is your wish, I will meet you in combat.
The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight. Frankly, I don't know what you people are capable of.
I'm ready now. Let's begin.
What? Good! Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows. I envy you. You are about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world.
Son of a bitch.
There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
Oh, he's got a gun. Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
Let's dress these wounds.
Ah, my fists. My mind and my fists have succeeded. Now he's dead.
That was a fine display of skill.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick, within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humours are in disarray, I tell you. I suppose I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny.
It was not your day.
Well, there's no other thing for it. Intended or not, you've earned a reward from me. The unsuccessful combatant in a duel must arrange a worthy gift for the victor.
Ah, yes.
I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter.
Yes. I prefer something useful. Your weapon, for example.
Mirabelle is yours. Treat her well. She's a finicky lady. Right, Percival, fluff my travelling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
Farewell, Cheese Lord. Style gained, Mirabelle. Tungsten Doktor has a gun. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, and 25 points to invest into it. Oh my gosh. Okay. A strange weapon from a strange culture. Mirabelle is made of wood and steel and emits thunder and fire, loud and ungainly. Like its previous owner, Mirabelle is nonetheless capable of doing real harm at medium range. Etched with undecipherable symbols from the Outlander's language, this weapon is a unique and dangerous trophy. The power of some enemies is such that fate itself turns away the cold, foreign steel Mirabelle projects. Well, let's do it. Oh my god. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. Let's get some focus reduction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Speed increase. Okay. We're gonna put you on 6. Remap. Let's get you on 2 actually. Okay. There we go. I'm ready. Oh, and we gotta level up. Oh no, that's already in there. Okay. Did I gain another level though? No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, the rest of this is going to have to wait until the next episode of Tungsten Doktor's Adventures in Jade Empire.